watching, it was 4:45. Man, I felt more dead than alive. Looked at my watch and it was 4:45. Man, I felt more dead than alive.
I have so much to say, I'm not so sure where to begin. All I know is the wind has never felt this cold on my skin. The thin film of darkness barely reaches over streetlights. They're overexposed in my head so I can't sleep nights. I turn in bed, return to points and stories I was told. Why does it burn this much when it's so cold? I yearn to touch another soul when my arms can even stretch around my back. So I attack myself in words encrypted, so only I will get the gist if it's like last piece of puzzle. But the picture painted is so starkly grotesque that whoever sees it faints and turns pale in the face. I'm sick of chasing after strands of hair, traveling to distant places, only to be stranded there. I wanna write a happy song and cry my silent eyes out. Hope my smile lasts so long that I could crawl back to my hideout when the melody is over. The conductor's in his chair, the orchestra is needing water. I read the book of life over your shoulder. If you please just stop moving for a minute. I can feel time pass, how fast this wretched globe is spinning. And I need a new hobby, cause watching it gets tiring. Not to mention depressing when endlessly admiring this beauty without being a part of it. An outsider, you could see my soul if I opened my mouth wider when I sang. Hanged by translucent hands of fate, smacking me awake, getting me ready to evacuate this whirlpool of fecal circumstance. Erratic heartbeats, chance uncertainty, epiphanies that sting when breathing sharply. The only warmth I found is this baby cloud of air. I exhale into swift death, impale the winter stare, and I really don't care. Impale the winter's cold stare, and I really don't care. Impale the winter stare, and I really don't care.
Looked at my watch and it was 4:45. Man, I felt more dead than alive. Looked at my watch and it was 4:45. Man, I felt more dead than alive. Looked at my watch and it was 4:45. Man, I felt more dead than alive. Looked at my watch and it was 4:45. Man, I felt more dead than alive.
I have so much to say, I'm not so sure where to end. A lonely pickup truck with its porous yellow life trickling down the night. Mother Dawn is coming with a gown of solid wasted minutes and giant expectations. The light that stubbornly holds its red gaze in a staring contest with my patience. It's hard to gauge how much each extrapolated minute means to the day, if anything. I've grown accustomed to lines and margins, and I've grown fond of wandering around, muttering about the limits when I know I'd rather sit here than feel the eyes of infinity. My handwriting's fading. I should have written in actions instead of words, if at least for memories. Everyone seems content with a tiny corner to call their own and writing out parking tickets. In our rubber house, silence bounces around with a quizzical look. The police beat the paperback buzz out of the wine was right underneath my friend's window. He said they dragged one on his face from the bench to where the